Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And welcome in here to episode 4 of the Ball Up podcast. I'm your host, BallsLife99. And in this one, I'm going to be talking about talking about my top 10 players. Discussing my list. I just zoned out for a minute there. My bad there. We're going to talk about my top 10 NBA player list, and by we, I also am joined by Warrior65439.
Yo.
So, we both have our respective lists. I think we're gonna probably start from 10. You think?
Yeah.
That's what we kind of discussed. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone heard, but by the time this video is posted, this is already passed. But Giannis
it's not breaking news anymore.
Player of the Year award.
Yeah.
So congrats out to Giannis.
Nick Nurse, your Coach of the Year. 2 awards there. Personally, I would have given it to Billy Donovan. Giannis is our
to Mike Budenholzer or Billy Donovan.
deep boy.
Don't get why Nick Nurse got it. I think, me personally, Nick Nurse is a little overrated of coach. And then about Giannis, great defensive player, great overall player. Definitely deserved that award.
Make sure to go check out the last podcast we did, where we also broke down and discussed the award winners. She was also in my podcast there too. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? For number 10.
First.
Alright,
so at number 10, I've got James Harden. This is our top 10 NBA players. Not top 10 favorite, just who we think is the top 10 best players in the league right now. So number 10, we got James Harden. Number 9, I've got Anthony Davis. You'll probably like, why do you got Anthony Davis? You'll see with going forward. Number 8.
or do you want to go one by one instead?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, my 10 is super close. I'm giving the edge to this player. I've got Embiid just at 11, just out. We have Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. My opinion is the best two-way player, the greatest two-way player in the league right now. Best two-way player right now. Great shooter, probably the second best shooter ever behind Curry. I think he's a better shooter than Curry, to be honest with you. Klay Thompson, almost on the same level as Steph Curry. His defense is, because he's got clamps, he is number 10 for me.
Alright, number 9, like I said, Anthony Davis. Obviously, Anthony Davis should not be where he is. You're going to see why he's there.
Honestly, I was thinking of putting AD there. Now, just as I say that, I'm very close to not doing it, and that's going to be the case. I'm putting James Harden at 9. I think he's so overrated. He's just a good scorer. It's natural ability. He's a good passer, but he's a good scorer. You know what I mean? Great scorer. Can't deny that natural ability. I think he gets a lot of calls, and I think he's destined to have a lot of points a game because he's taking most of the shots for them there. Another thing is that I don't think that's really looked at. That should be too much. That's not looked at too much. That should be is that, oh, we had 40 points. How much did the man who was guarding have? You know what I mean? Like, he was so great on the offensive end. Did he just was he a complete bust on the defensive end? So, that's my 2 cents on that.
I agree with that, but then when I heard you say most overrated player...
Did I say... I didn't mean to say that. I was like...
You can't say James Harden is an overrated player when... Actually, yeah, you can. He's a very overrated, but saying he's the most is a little...
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
He's an overrated player because... way too many calls. Very overrated. Not the most overrated player. I think there's quite 2 or 3 people ahead of him. Not going to mention any names, but that's what I think about his 9th overall.
8th, I've got
number 8 for me.
I think we have the same
Damian
one.
Lillard.
Yeah, Damian Lillard for me too. Great scorer, good passer, gets his teammates involved, his teammates better, motivates them. Definition of a leader.
He
kind of like
has
Kemba Walker.
C.J. McCollum with him, Carmelo with him, Gary Trent Jr. with him. Not the best lineup, but, they fight till the end.
Hassan Whiteside, overrated to me, Nurkic. That team fights, man. I got so much respect for that Blazer team that I gained just from watching them in the bubble. Nurkic coming back from an injury, giving it his all. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat. So
Number 7.
7.
Luka Doncic.
You have Luka Doncic here. For me, I have James Harden.
Because Luka
not James Harden, Anthony Davis.
Just recently hit the buzzer beater to win the game. Very happy about that.
Against Clippers.
But he's an overrated player.
I personally disagree.
Not an overrated player, like very, 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 or not. He's the most. Not. He's an overrated player. Just a little too overrated.
I personally disagree. I have Anthony Davis here. Originally, I was going to have Harden and AD at 9, where she did. Damian Lillard's 8. 7 is Anthony Davis. Great defender. Makes LeBron better. LeBron makes him better. Both having great statistical years. Some of the best in their whole career. So, Davis is 7 for me. 6, I have Steph Curry.
So, when I go back to number 7, you're probably like, Luka, he shouldn't be there. He should be a little higher. A little like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The people I have ahead of him are all reasonable. All easily, not easily, but definitely a little better than him. Luka.
So
at number 6, I've got Kevin Durant.
6 is Kevin Durant for you. Okay. Let's sneak himself. 5, I have Kevin Durant. I have Kevin Durant at 5.
I've got Klay Thompson.
Klay at 5.
Second best shooter all time. Best two-way player.
Klay at 5 is a little too high for me, but that's just personally me.
That is not too high. Klay is the second best shooter. He's very consistent. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. Doesn't get enough respect on the defensive end. Definitely not too high.
That's all true, but they're just better players.
Not by a lot. He's definitely probably deserving a 5.
We'll agree to disagree. I personally have Durant at 5. So 4, I'm giving this to Luka Doncic. The man's insane. The scary part is he's only like 21, so he has so much more room to grow. I think he's going to be the face of the league very soon, very shortly. When Giannis ages, Luka will be in his prime. He's not in his prime yet. That's very scary. Doncic is... the Clippers are getting blown out right now.
So
but
that's your number 4 player?
Yeah, he's 4.
Okay. My number 4 player is Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is the best point guard ever.
Yeah, of all time.
Best shooter in the league all time. Best shooter ever.
I don't think right now best shooter, but I think
definitely not in the top 3, but is very, very, very close to being in the top 3.
Exactly. I only had him at 6.
Close to being in top 3. He barely missed my top 3, but yeah.
I had him close, but I have 3 going to Kawhi. The Claw. Man went to a team, instantly brought him a championship. I mean, can't say much more. Probably one of the best defenders in the league. Not going to say the best, but the best defender. Probably on the perimeter. Kawhi Leonard is just great.
Alright, number 2, I've got the point guard of the LA Lakers right now, Mr. LeBron James.
LeBron James. I have LeBron. I think the best small forward to ever do it. So, I think the best player to ever do it. Yes, I do think LeBron... I don't know why I said small forward. LeBron is the... I don't know what I was even saying. The best player, I think, to ever do it. The greatest of all time. The GOAT. Now, yeah.
Number 1, Defensive Player of the Year award. Definitely should be the MVP of this bubble. The best player in the league, Giannis
Antetokounmpo literally said last year on the Milwaukee Bucks parade or something like that to the Bucks fans, please don't call me MVP till I win it next year. I'm like, they're going to be calling you MVP pretty soon because he's going to win it again this year.
Okay, I just have to say one thing. I don't know if it was me, but did you even mention Curry? Because I didn't hear you mention him.
Yeah, Curry was 6. I'll redo my. Yeah, I said him at 6.
No, I didn't hear him.
I mean,
I heard you say 10 for you was.
My list is Giannis.
I heard you say.
LeBron, Kawhi, Doncic, Durant, Curry, Davis, Lillard, Harden,
Lillard. I heard you say
and
Luka.
Clay.
I heard you say Clay. I heard you say Leonard. Heard you say LeBron and Giannis. But I never heard you once say the man Stephen Curry, top 4 player all time.
No, not 4. He's 6.
Yeah, I know for you.
I put him at 6.
I know this isn't part of it, but can you just give me your reasoning? I'm going to name something. You tell me who's better at it, Steph or Luka, because I know this is going to be a heated debate. Who's better overall, Steph or Luka? Shooting.
Curry.
Steph. Thank you. Playmaking.
Doncic. Clutch. Curry. But by a little bit, not by a lot.
Then we've got defense tied.
Doncic
by a little bit, actually. 2-2.
By a lot. Curry's not a good defender. He's a bad defender.
No, he's not. I watched a lot of Curry plays. You could see him play defense. If you've seen him play like every single game,
leave a comment down below.
He's a very good defender.
That brings us to our question of the day. Who is a better defender, Curry or Doncic? Say if Curry's
obviously it's Doncic. I agree with
you.
We'll
leave a comment who's if you think Curry's a good or bad defender. That's today's question of the day.
No, the question of the day should be who's better, Curry or Luka.
I already did that.
I agree that Doncic is a better defensive player because he has a bigger body and he's easily, he's bigger, taller, can obviously get around more because he's younger. Curry is, I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but I hope somebody does. Curry is definitely one, if not the most underrated player in the league.
No.
He got a lot of respect in 2015 and stuff when they won their first championships in a really, really long time. And then 2016 he got a little respect. Then 2017 he got more respect. And then it started dying down again. It's like he's never been the same since 2015.
Well, he's on the shelf right now. He's not. He's not getting a lot of attention.
Not like, oh, look at Curry, man. I understand, this isn't a good comparison, but, people comparing to Damian, well, some people might compare it to Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's getting a lot of respect right now in the bubble, and he should. Great shooter. Damian Lillard's a great player. But Curry's better than Damian Lillard. And Curry is better than Damian Lillard for one reason, shooting. But not by a lot. But some people say Curry's better. Then why is Damian Lillard getting more respect than Curry is if Curry's a better player? I don't get that. Curry is easily one of the most underrated players since 2015.
Curry's injured. He's not in the bubble.
He's the best point guard all time.
But he's not in the bubble. Lillard is in the bubble. So obviously the talk of the town is going to be Lillard.
He got hurt because stupid Aaron Baines had to break his hand.
Oh, whoa. We cannot talk about Aaron Baines that way.
Okay, Aaron Baines did it on purpose. If you saw the video a bunch of times like I did, and made me disappointed even more than I ever seen it. He fell back. I respect you fall back, but then you turn your body and then you lean back and sit on it, and then you're like, oh, I'm sitting on it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Aaron Baines would never.
Really? Watch the video 50 times, and then you'll see what I'm saying.
Aaron Baines is just a G. Aaron Baines.
No, you're just saying that because you're a Celtics fan. Aaron Baines can be a dirty player, and he was a dirty player.
No, it's because he's the Aaron Baines Twitter fan club.
I understand he got tripped up. And then he leads back.
37-point game, I think. My gosh.
Down, so he doesn't get hurt.
One of the better backup centers in the league. Come on now.
Totally. And then you
turn
around your body
Aaron Baines,
you can get help by your teammates. When you're on your ground, on the ground, either kneeling or on your side. So you turn around so you're on your back. So you can get help by your teammates.
She's still going.
And then you sit back on your hand, not knowing you knows when you're sitting on something and you hear somebody ow, screaming behind you, you're not going to know you're sitting on someone's hip. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I think we're going to call it there. Heated debate here. this one got pretty heated, and it wasn't even about the top 10 players. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for joining me here.
Hashtag Curry.
And please make sure to leave a like on this video.
Yeah.
And comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.